Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sanela here, and this is my friend Karla. Today we want to talk about yoga and also breast cancer and how yoga can help you. And Karla today is going to share her story, how yoga has helped her overcome this and be where she's at today. So Karla, can you please share your story with us and who you are and how all this began?
Okay, I'll be more than happy to. I found out I had breast cancer 3 years ago. I had retired and was starting school. Things were going great. But I found out I had breast cancer. My mother had died from breast cancer. We did the surgery, the double mastectomy. Breast cancer is devastating, but it doesn't have to be. But it's so natural to go down, and I went really down. I went to the club to work out because I decided I was going to get my life back, and I was in the gym, in the locker room, and I met this beautiful child here. When I met Sanela, our paths crossed, and she changed my life. I wanted to get my body back. I wanted to get my soul back. I wanted to get my heart back. We just became instant friends. I mean, it was just beautiful.
Well, I was just thinking, wow, there's this beautiful woman walking by me, and I remember she was wearing this really pretty hat, and I made that comment and saying, oh, I love your hat, it's so pretty. And that's kind of how the whole conversation began. And once she started sharing her story, it was really touching to me, and I wanted to know more about it. I wanted to know more about who she is and where she's at now and what she's doing to feel better and to overcome this.
Well, I couldn't have made it without her. Let's just say that right now. There's a couple of people in my life. Of course, your family is very, very supportive. Your family is extremely supportive. They're loving and caring. But when I decided to reach out on my own and I asked God for a miracle, I got one. I have always been very loving outwardly. I love everybody. But on the inside, Sanela noticed that I didn't really love Karla. And then you put the breast cancer on top of it. And then you put, even though you survived, the medical doctors fix you right up. But what's left is this hole. There's a hole in your soul, there's a hole in your heart. Your body physically is mended, but you still have a lot of healing to do. I gained about 70 pounds. I just was down on myself. And I just happened to meet her. I mean, I got a personal trainer, and I was on this journey, and I was going to get my life back no matter what. But still inside, I was totally down, totally depressed. There was no way I was going to win this battle. And when I met Sanela, I just really cried of joy because she told me she was a yoga teacher. And yes, I've done yoga. And yes, I've read all the self-help books in the world. You know, I'm a happy person.
Yeah, she really is. And that's one of the things I've noticed about her.
No matter what, life is short. I know this. And I strive to just make every day better than yesterday. But that's on the outside. And what yoga has done for me and what she's introduced me to is that it helps you heal from the inside out. She told me a couple of key things that I really want to share with you. I'm getting all emotional, I'm sorry, but it's true. She told me one day, she goes, you are the happiest person I've ever met. You love everyone. Would you just take a little bit of that love and love yourself? And it resonated with me, and I actually listened to her, but that was not something I do. I was taught, you smile and nod, you're respectful, you don't speak till you're spoken to, and you turn the other cheek and you don't love yourself because that's not good. But it really is good. It really is the right thing to do. And so that was really key. And then the other key is, Karla, you have got to change your thoughts. It will change your life.
And that is really true. It really all is what you have in here, and how you really want your life to be, you know. And once you really start to change the way you think, you can turn around your life. Even though there will be a lot of things that will happen to us throughout our lives, but as long as we can recognize it and not stay there and stuck and think those negative things that are happening to us, we have to recognize it and really tell ourselves, hey, I need to, in order for me to gain new positive things in our lives, I gotta start thinking like slightly differently in order to achieve that, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because we all have this movie that we play over and over, even when we're sleeping in our subconscious. Our egos have their own agenda, and your heart has its own agenda. Mm-hmm. Your heart, I personally felt guilty that I survived and my mother didn't. That was 15 years ago that she's passed, and it still was haunting me, and just the words and the love that comes from yoga, because it's so real, because you live in the moment. It teaches you to react, actually to not react, to just let it be.
Yeah, just let it be and
let it be.
Yeah.
But you say things to yourself, forgive myself. I had to forgive myself. I had to accept myself. I mean, even today, I've had 4 major surgeries in 2 years, and I've had 2 procedures. And through all that, I have one breast that is deformed, and I won't even take my bra off. I don't look in the mirror, but I'm getting there. When we first met, I would not let anyone see. I didn't want to see if I had sex. I would wear my bra. But I'm getting there. I'm actually, I'm able to take off my bra and actually look in the mirror and go, okay, I got you. We can fix this later. Right now I'm a little busy. Yeah. I got school, and I've got yoga, and I've got work, and I'm family and grandkids and love. And so I put that on the back shelf. But before, I thought it was my punishment because my mom didn't survive. I mean, your mind, cancer does crazy stuff to your mind. And if you are able to have someone in your life that tells you, it just gives you the smallest suggestion, if you just change your life, then you reach out and you ask for miracles and you get it. For example, I'll just give you a couple. Gabrielle Bernstein, she's amazing. Because of her, I found her. Because Deepak Chopra, I don't even know if you say it right, if I said it right, but meditation is amazing. Veterans, it's helped veterans with post-traumatic stress syndrome, is to reach out and meditate and learn how to meditate. I by no means am an expert. I'm just a work in progress.
And it's okay, you've taken that step and you're on your way.
Right, and that's what I want to encourage anyone that's been through trauma, breast cancer, any kind of cancer. You have to change your thoughts, because you have to love every cell in your body. Because that's where cancer starts, is with a cell in your body, and it's an abnormal cell. And if it's fed those cancer thoughts and things, I don't even know, because I'm not a doctor.
But the more you think about the negative things, it will affect your body even that much more.
That's what I was trying to say. Thank you. I ramble a lot, so she's here to help me not ramble.
It's okay.
But I just want everyone in the world, if I could just reach out and hold you tight, I would want to tell you to just reach out, and it's going to be okay. I promise you it's going to be okay. your mind, body, and spirit. You have to heal it with love. And yoga is love, meditation is love. Love yourself.
I want to share when I first came across Karla, and when she started telling me about her situation and where she's at, I told her, have you ever tried yoga? Have you ever tried meditating? Have you ever tried any of these things? She said, I've tried probably a couple of different group classes. Yeah, group classes. I said, okay, that's good. It's a step towards something better, right? But then I said, you know what? Let's set up something. Come see me. I want to work with you. I want to do something more for you. And she came first time, we talked. I just wanted to get to know her a little bit more, get more information on what she's going through and where she's at in her life, and take it from there. And I remember at one point in one of our sessions, I said, because I see she gives a lot of love to people, and she's really positive and uplifting, but yet she can't compliment that to herself, give it to herself. And I understand sometimes it's hard to do that when you look inside and you see all these different scars. It is hard to do that, to start loving yourself again. And I started by saying, I said, look at yourself in the mirror for just a second, split second. It's really hard.
Oh my gosh.
It was one of the hardest things, and don't you agree?
Oh, it was horrible.
And I said, look, take some of that love that you give everybody out there in the world and give it to you. Give it to you. You deserve it, especially at this time. And through the practice of yoga, through the practice of learning how to properly breathe, meditate, understand who you are, looking within you, taking the time for yourself to heal your body, your mind, and your soul. It allows you to overcome almost any obstacle that life gives us.
It's true.
And I just wanted to be there for her and help her in any way I can. And I remember I lost my father to a cancer. He was a lung cancer. But I remember, this was actually before I started personally taking yoga for myself as well, when I lost my father about 6 years ago. And it was a very hard thing for me to accept. And when I started doing yoga and I started practicing meditation and I started doing all that stuff, is really what awakened me and really gave me that courage, gave me the freedom, gave me the strength to move forward and be okay and accepted and know that he's my angel now. Just like her mom.
She's my angel.
She's her angel. I know she is. And
she is.
And I'm so glad that now we are here today. It's still a work in progress. It doesn't go overnight,
No.
But as long as we recognize it and really want to take charge of our life and make our life better, then it's okay. We just have to take that first step and know that yoga will help you.
Just anyone that is out in the world, any woman that is lost. I was so broken, and I met Sanela, and if you can just allow her to, I know you can't all come to Austin, Texas, but there are yogis out there. There are
many of us.
And there are wonderful people, and they will help you, and they will reach out to you if you just allow it to happen and ask for it, and it will help you so much. It's just amazing. And even when I stumble today, I'm not perfect. I still say ugly things about people, I promise. But I'm not a saint. But the worst part is that I say so many things to myself. I'm really, really hard on myself. And I've got relief because she's taught me and introduced me to this way of thinking. It's not a religion. I don't want anyone to think it's a religion. And if you can just get a private lesson with someone that will take the time, like Sanela did, and love me. I call it loving me because to me that's what it was. She was just sharing the practice that she has with yoga with me to help me, and that is love. That is pure love. And if you can find that and just get started, like she's how do you say, formatted a personal yoga practice for me that I do all the time, every day. I meditate twice a day now, and for 20 minutes, and hopefully someday it'll be for an hour. I mean, that would be amazing because it gives you so much energy, it gives you so much peace. I haven't had peace in my heart and in my soul and in my body for a very, very long time. And I just ask you to please do this. Please.
Check yourself. Every woman in this world, we all need to make sure that we are clean. Make sure that you check yourself on time and on a regular basis.
Yes, yes. I'm fortunate because through this journey is that because my mother died so young at breast cancer, my sister and I were told by the doctors to check every year. It didn't matter how old we were. A lot of times right now they're saying, I think it's 40, you start checking. But you know, if you have history, talk to your doctor, ask him to check you, and check every year.
Yeah, make sure you guys are being checked and take care of yourself. Try it out. If you went through the same thing that Karla has, please share this with your friends. Do what you can to bring your life back. Bring your happiness, be healthy, be strong, be positive, because I believe in you and I know that you can overcome, just like Karla has, just like I have too.
You can. You can. You can do it. It's amazing when it happens.
Karla, is anything else you would like to say for all the ladies out there?
I love you.
So there it is, guys. Please share with your friends. Please watch the video. Help out one another. And let's live this life to the fullest we can. So there it is. Thank you so very much. And namaste.